Hello, I'm Amy Blalock. Welcome to City Hall this week. We begin with overall encouraging news regarding crime in Durham for the first half of the year. Police Chief Jose Lopez reported to the City Council on August 20th that violent crime was down 5% during the first 6 months of 2012 compared to the same time period in 2011. Part 1 violent crime includes homicide, rape, robbery, and aggravated assault. Not only were the number of homicides, robberies, and aggravated assaults down, they were at a 3-year low, which unfortunately was not the case for the number of reported rapes.
The number of reported rapes are up, but we have no indication of any serial rapists. Approximately 1/3 of the rapes committed were by strangers or persons unknown to the victims. The majority of cases involved acquaintances or were domestic violence in nature.
Chief Lopez says he hopes the Special Victims Unit, which focuses on sex crimes and was launched at the first of the year, will help those who have been assaulted as well as help to prevent future attacks from taking place.
The Special Victims Unit investigators are specially trained to deal with sex crimes and victims who have been assaulted.
The report also shows that there have been 15 homicides overall this year, compared to 19 homicides and 1 fatal officer-involved shooting during the same time period last year. 9 of this year's cases have been cleared. Property crime is also down in Durham by 5% during the first 6 months compared to the same time period last year. Part 1 property crimes include burglary, larceny, and motor vehicle theft. Chief Lopez says he is particularly pleased with the decrease in burglary numbers and credited the launch of the Residential Awareness Program, or RAP. RAP is a proactive, data-driven approach designed to reduce residential burglaries throughout the city.
Studies have shown that when a burglary occurs to a residence, that residences and others within a 1-block area are significantly more likely to be burglarized within the next 2 weeks. The police department's crime analysis unit examines reports to determine locations and neighborhoods where burglaries were likely to occur in the near future. Crime prevention officers speak with residents to provide them with crime prevention tips and to urge them to call 911 to report suspicious activity.
Overall, Part 1 property crimes were at a 3-year low. Durham City and County are continuing their support of a Central Warrant Control Office in an effort to make sure that outstanding and backlogged warrants are handled as efficiently as possible. To that end, the city will once again pay half the operating costs of the Warrant Control Office, $198,000. 8 full-time clerks and 1 full-time supervising clerk work in the office, recording any new misdemeanor warrants as well as entering the backlog of old warrants into the computer systems. In addition to the shared clerical cost of operating the office, the city will also pay $298,000 for the salary and benefits of 4 officers in the Warrant Squad division. The second phase of the Raleigh Interconnection Water Project is underway. The project includes installing a water transmission main beginning at the intersection of Highway 70 and Page Drive Extension and ending near the intersection of T.W. Alexander Drive and Highway 70 in Wake County. This project is the second phase of the line installation that connects Durham and Raleigh's water distribution systems. It will allow each utility to access alternate sources of water during droughts or other emergency events. The City Council approved a $2.2 million contract for the construction of this phase of the project. A drainage system problem that's plagued some Durham businesses for years still has the city searching for answers. We'll show you what's being done to find a solution when City Hall This Week continues.
Along with weight loss, it's one of the many ways to fight osteoarthritis pain. For more information on managing pain, go to fightarthritispain.org.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you are really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Thanks for calling the GED Pep Talk Center. Jerry Siller speaking. Your level 7 in-your-face pep talk.
I can keep pushing. Believe me, I'm good at it.
Once you've got your GED diploma, you'll feel so good about yourself.
You tell him.
Mr. Trejo, can I transfer this guy to you? He needs something a little more
Persuasive.
Yes.
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Welcome back. The city is still working to find a solution for drainage system problems that have been plaguing businesses on University Drive for years, but that solution has to cost less than $1 million. That was how much the city had said it would cost to install culverts around Nana's Restaurant and the Rockwood Building and underneath University Drive. The location has had numerous drainage problems for many years. But during its August 9th work session, City Council members said the $1 million price tag is too high and instructed the administration to come back to them with a less costly solution. A solution that will be made at least a little less painful because the state will reimburse the city for a portion of the work. The city is working to enhance Durham's overall feel and appearance. As we'll show you in this week's What Durham is Saying, the city's code enforcement services play a major role in that effort.
The quality of life ordinances that Neighborhood Improvement Services enforces includes the city's minimum housing code, which focuses on residential properties, the non-residential code, which focuses on commercial and non-residential properties, the junk, debris, and undergrowth removal ordinance, which focuses on removing weeded lots and trash, the abandoned and junk vehicle ordinance.
The 2011 Resident Satisfaction Survey shows that the highest levels of satisfaction with code enforcement issues were the appearance of houses in neighborhoods. 74% said they were satisfied with the way the city helps to make sure the houses in its neighborhoods are as clean and safe as possible. Besides using the minimum housing code to serve as the basis for inspections, the city is also working to keep the number of vacant and boarded up houses as low as possible.
In March 2011, in the Central City neighborhoods, there were over 500 vacant and boarded houses. Within a year's time, we brought those houses down to 311.
Removing graffiti in neighborhoods and in business districts also works toward establishing the overall feel of Durham. The survey shows that 56% of residents are satisfied with this important code enforcement service provided by the city.
Neighborhood Improvement Services has an impact team, which I refer to as our rapid response team. The impact team is responsible for responding to all graffiti removal calls except for in the downtown bid area. The impact team removes graffiti from all public or private properties. It is our objective to respond to requests for graffiti removal within 24 hours of receipt of notification. Graffiti continues to be a constant problem for us. As of last year, we removed 480 sites from the city.
The area of code enforcement where residents are the least satisfied is the cleanup of junk on private property. Only 40% of residents say they're satisfied with this aspect of code enforcement.
The city deals with junk and debris on private property by using our weeded lot process. We send a letter to the property owner notifying them that they have 10 days to bring the property into compliance. If the property owner does not comply, we send the impact team out to remediate the problem, either cutting the grass or cleaning the junk and debris. Once they've completed that process, we lien the property for the cost of the impact team's work, and we also add a $250 administrative fee.
The city is working to improve on this area by proactively making sure that all residents and neighborhoods most affected by these violations are more aware of the rules, regulations, and potential consequences for non-compliance. On our next What Durham is Saying segment, we'll take a look at customer service by city employees, find out the areas in which residents are most satisfied and the areas which improvements need to be made. That does it for this edition of City Hall this week. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Those links are listed on your screen and can also be found on the Public Affairs homepage on the city's website. And of course, you can still find us on demand on DTV8's webpage and on the city's YouTube channel. I'm Amy Blalock. Thank you for joining us.